thanks for coming down to see us at the Boat Club today on this beautiful day.
You're welcome.
Thanks for your time. We'll come across and have a little chat about the Boat Club and your experience with the Boat Club so far. Great, yeah, no, it's beautiful. Yeah. Lovely. So Steve, I just want to ask you a few questions about the Boat Club and specifically the training that we offer with all our new members joining the Boat Club. And basically just like to find out from you what your thoughts, how you feel about the training that you've done with us and you joined. Obviously starting off with a Power Boat Level 2 course. Just let us know what you think about that. Great.
Yeah, well, training to me is an important part of the Boat Club membership. Obviously, there's lovely boats within the club, and I feel I just needed confidence to know how to use them a bit. So starting with PB2, it just gave me that bit of knowledge about boat handling, particularly the berthing and so on, a little bit of navigation. Very practical course. I did it with my partner, so we spent the first day sort of concentrating on boat handling locally, pulling up to, say, berthing, pulling up to a buoy, man overboard techniques, etc., which was good. It's fun. A little bit of navigation sort of training, theory in the classroom, and then we spent the second day actually plotting a passage. In our case, we went along to South Sea Marina, but you can go to Cowes and places like that, and that's fun. You actually plot the journey and then spend the whole day out on the water. We had lunch, a nice lunch somewhere, and got to see the boat and stretch its legs a little bit. So all in all, it was a great 2 days. So confidence building, but also good fun.
Great, so nice experience for you and your partner.
Very much so, yeah. A nice thing to do together and a great way to start off your membership with them.
Fantastic, yeah, that's great, good stuff. And you've obviously more recently just completed a VHF course as well.
Yes.
Which was interesting. I mean, we were on it together actually, so it'd be good to sort of know what you thought about the VHF course.
Yeah, again, another thing, confidence. You can look at the radio and be a little bit wary of it. How do I use that? As we learnt on the course, obviously you need to be qualified, you have to have an operator's license anyway to use it. All the boats are equipped with the latest equipment, so again, when you're out on the water, it's just nice to know from a stress and emergency perspective what you have to do, but also just everyday stuff like pulling into a marina and booking a space, all the things that you'll come across. And I've now got the confidence to be able to use the radio in that way. So particular interest for me was learning that you can actually contact other boats directly, almost using a telephone number, which was new to me. So another good course and another certificate to add to the mix.
No, great. So what we're just chatting about, that's part of our joining fee, is obviously part of joining the Boat Club Trafalgar. You get to do your Powerboat Level 2 course as well as a VHF course as well. Great, Steve. So just a few more questions about the training. It'd be good to know from you what you would say to anyone thinking about doing a training course and also joining up with Boat Club Trafalgar.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the training is concerned, definitely do it. It just gives you, as I said, that additional confidence when you're handling the boat. You know what you're doing. It always amazes me in the UK that you can actually use boats without any training whatsoever. There's not a lot of people out there, I think, that are like that. But I would say, having done it myself, apart from it being fun, you do end up feeling a lot happier about handling boats like this. So in a word, 2 ways to do it.
Great. And joining the Boat Club?
Fantastic, yeah, great decision. I joined early days in October. I went to the Southampton Boat Show. Before that, I've been toying with the idea of getting myself a boat for quite a long time, on and off. But cost obviously is a major consideration. I came across the Boat Club at the Southampton Boat Show, and it was just the perfect solution for me. For a little more than the cost of storing the sort of boat I was going to get, I could become a member. I have access to 6 or 7 fantastic brand new boats of a type which I personally could probably never have afforded. So for me, it was, as I said before, it's a no-brainer. The facilities here are fantastic, the staff are great, the boats are amazing, training's good, and you're straight out into the Solent, which is a brilliant playground for anybody who likes their boating.
Yeah, super, thanks. Following on from your Powerboat Level 2, Steve, you've also you did your induction course as well. Can you just give us a few sort of words about that and how you found that?
Yeah, I mean, that was a very practical course about each particular boat. I've had that so far on 3 of the boats. but one of the trainers from the boat club comes out with you, shows you around the boat in all respects, so where everything is, how everything works, comes out with you for a day on the boat, and again, very, very useful. It just gets you familiar with the particular boat that you're using. They're all a bit different. You know, the ribs are one thing and perhaps a little bit easier to handle in the wind. I guess a little bit more caution is needed because fiberglass and on the higher side. So yeah, an induction on each boat is very useful.
Yeah, great. So by the time you got to get out on the boat, you were 100% confident and felt
Absolutely.
safe and ready to go and enjoy yourself.
VB2, VHF, and the induction felt very comfortable.
Yeah, great.
It also helps with the area as well. I'm reasonably local, but for those who aren't familiar with the local waters, the training and the induction does familiarise you a bit with the harbour and the solar.
Super. No, thank you for that, Steve. That's great. Thank you for giving us a little bit of insight from your own personal experience with our Boat Club Trafalgar.